Hold on tight, baseball fans, because we've got a whirlwind of action coming your way. First, let's head to the diamond where the Tampa Bay Rays are defying expectations, and Rasmussen is dealing. He's boasting a 2.45 ERA and facing off against Cleveland Guardians' Gavin Williams, who's struggling with hard contact. Can Rasmussen and the Rays extend their winning streak to 7? We'll break down the odds and the pitching matchup that could swing this game.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
But that's not all. The Los Angeles-Dodgers, despite a recent loss to the Miami Marlins, are making moves. They just acquired utility man Tyler Fitzgerald from the Toronto Blue Jays, and Shohei Ohtani is building a Cy Young case with a stunning 0.6 ERA. Plus, former Dodgers manager Don Mattingly is now leading the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll dive into the trade, Ohtani's dominance, and Mattingly's surprising return to the dugout. And the drama doesn't stop there. The Dodgers fell to the Marlins 2-1 last night, despite a strong outing from Shohei Ohtani on the mound. Janson Junk of the Marlins completely shut down the Dodgers' offense, scattering just 3 hits over 6 scoreless innings. We'll analyze what went wrong for LA and how they can bounce back in today's rubber match. Finally, we're looking at a high-scoring potential matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres, where Matt Waldron is on the mound for the Padres, and he's given up 8 runs in his last 2 starts. We'll break down the over-under and why this game could be a slugfest. Don't miss a single play. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and stay tuned for all the latest baseball insights. Wednesday's MLB slate offers several intriguing betting opportunities. For the Tampa Bay Rays at Cleveland Guardians, the Rays are a solid underdog bet aiming for a 7th consecutive win, backed by Rasmussen's strong pitching, 2.45 ERA, against Cleveland's Gavin Williams, who has concerning advanced metrics despite a 3.28 ERA. In the Dodgers-Marlins matchup, the first 5 innings under is favored with Tyler Glasnow and Sandy Alcantara on the mound. Both pitchers are performing well, and the teams have combined for low scores in the first 2 games of the series. Finally, for the Cubs-Padres game, the over is the pick, as both starting pitchers, Jameson Taillon and Matt Waldron, have struggled, and the Cubs are a high-scoring team, while the Padres have shown offensive firepower in recent games. DraftKings Sportsbook provides the odds, and resources are available for problem gambling at 1-800-GAMBLER. The Los Angeles-Dodgers suffered a 2-1 loss to the Miami Marlins on Tuesday, falling to 20-10 on the season. Despite the defeat, Shohei Ohtani continues to build a compelling Cy Young Award case, striking out 9 batters across 6 innings, despite being out of the lineup. His remarkable 0.6 ERA leads MLB, fueled by a blistering 97.8 mph four-seam fastball and a devastating sweeper that batters swing and miss at 45.2% of the time. In a separate move, the Dodgers acquired a utility player from the Toronto Blue Jays, hoping to spark a career resurgence for the player who slashed, with 15 home runs in 2024. Meanwhile, in a surprising development, former Dodgers manager Don Mattingly has taken over the Philadelphia Phillies after the sudden firing of Rob Thompson. Mattingly, who led the Dodgers to 3 NL West titles from 2011-2015, secured his first win with the Phillies on Tuesday, blanking the San Francisco Giants 7-0. Blake Snell, on a rehab assignment, delivered a dominant performance with 3 scoreless innings and 6 strikeouts, adding another layer of complexity to the Dodgers' pitching decisions. The team also welcomed students with autism for a special day of baseball and learning, and celebrated Women's Night at the ballpark. The Los Angeles-Dodgers fell to the Miami Marlins 2-1 on Tuesday, losing the second game of their 3-game series. Shohei Ohtani, despite a strong 9-strikeout performance across 6 innings, allowed a season-high 2 runs, only 1 earned, raising his ERA to 0.6, now leading Major League Baseball. The Dodgers struggled offensively, failing to capitalize with the bases loaded early in the game. Miami took the lead in the second inning with a sacrifice fly and extended it in the fifth on an RBI single by Kyle Stowers. A late rally in the eighth saw Will Smith score the Dodgers' lone run, but further attempts to tie the game proved unsuccessful. The Dodgers' bullpen, featuring Blake Treinen, Tanner Scott, and Jack Dreyer, managed to shut down the Marlins after Ohtani's outing. Wednesday's rubber match will see Tyler Glasnow take the mound for Los Angels, aiming to secure a series win after his recent 8-inning shutout performance. First pitch is scheduled for 12:10 p.m. PT. Janson Junk delivered a dominant performance, outdueling Shohei Ohtani as the Miami Marlins snapped a 3-game losing streak with a 2-1 victory over the Los Angeles Dodgers Tuesday night. Junk, now 2-2, tossed 6 scoreless innings, allowing just 3 hits and striking out 4. Ohtani, pitching on 5 days rest for the first time this season, took the loss, falling to 2-1 despite 6 solid innings of work, striking out 9. The Marlins took an early lead with Agustin Ramirez scoring on a sacrifice fly in the second, capitalizing on an Ohtani throwing error. They extended their advantage in the fifth on a single by Kyle Stowers. The Dodgers managed a single run in the eighth on a Will Smith RBI single, but the Marlins held on, with Tyler Phillips securing the save after a blown save the previous night. A notable moment occurred when plate umpire Clint Vondrak was struck by a pitch, but remained in the game after a checkup. Liam Hicks was a late scratch for Miami due to illness. The series concludes Wednesday with Sandy Alcantara facing off against Tyler Glasnow.